What up? Let's get to it. So I've been hearing speculation, some chitter chatter, seeing some news flashes, possible landing spots for Jalen Ramsey. It's a lot of speculation, a lot of questions about should the Vikings pursue him in free agency? Should they try to trade for him, find a way to get him, etc.? Not only him, but also Bobby Wagner, linebacker from the Rams. So in my opinion, bottom line, I feel like, no, man. I feel like the Vikings should leave both of those guys where they are at, right? Leave them there. Now you have to ask yourself as Vikings fans, right? The Vikings have to ask themselves this as well. Like, do they want to go forward or backwards? What's it about? What's the real deal? Is it about continuing to progress, make the right decisions, or is it about reverting back, making the wrong decisions? Period. Now, this whole season on the defensive side of the ball, everybody and their mama talked about the Vikings need more speed on defense, younger players, more speed, etc. Talked about Eric Kendricks, Jordan Hicks, man. How they looked slow. They looked old at times. Like they couldn't do it no more. Like it was time for them to go, hang it up, etc. We clearly seen the piss poor play, majority of the season from the defense. Now people are saying go get more older players. Players who are not in their prime, but are declining. Jalen Ramsey, now he would make the most sense out of either one. Just because, he can still help you potentially improve your defense, be a factor. But to what extent and for how long? And will he stay healthy the whole season? He had his worst season, right? He's ever had this year, correct? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he gave up a lot more yards this season, the most he has ever given up, right? So Jalen Ramsey isn't the same Jalen Ramsey as 3 years ago, heavy. Same as Bobby Wagner. It's not the Bobby Wagner from the Seahawks, bottom line. Totally different player. Older player. Bobby Wagner's 32? Older than EK, right? So people need to ask themselves, what is it really about? Don't just let a name get you hype. And ask yourself, why is the team willing to let him go? Dig me? Or why does he want to leave, etc.? Respect to both of those guys. And like I said, Jalen Ramsey could potentially help the Vikings in certain situations, no doubt. Would he improve the secondary? Yes. Of course, it's Jalen Ramsey. He's going to do that off top. But once again, to what extent, on what level, and for how long? Heavy. He got ate up in a lot of big games last season. They had a horrible record. I just feel like don't revert back to old ways. We've seen what happened. We're seeing what's happening now with the older players, older veterans, looking like they need to go. They need to leave the building heavy. So the Vikings don't need to go backwards, right? Forward, only forward, right? Forward progress all day, every day. Bottom line, that's what it's about. So that's my take, my opinion on Bobby Wagner and Jalen Ramsey potentially being Vikings. I say no, hell to the NAW, matter of fact. Attack the draft, attack free agency, period, bottom line. It's my opinion. You know what it is. Feedback is much appreciated. Big SKOL head. Oh, me. I ain't got no picture, hear me? SKOL like that. Heavy.